My name is Jesse Sapulo. Played for the San Francisco 49ers from 1983 to 1998, so about 15 years. Played offensive line, offensive guard and center. Was a Pro Bowler at both positions. Was able to be lucky enough to win 4 Super Bowls. With the data that I'm aware of now and the understanding that we have now, I did have, concussions. But back then, it's how fast you can identify 2 fingers, compared to 4 fingers, and it was called your bell got rung. No official concussions, but now with what I understand and what I learned, I've had a few. Even as far back as high school, I got stunned a couple times. So I've really played a total of 26 years in this game, and I'm just happy to participate in this treatment. And I found out in the last, I would say, 10 years that I'm very anxious. I get jumpy, even riding in cars and somebody not driving the way I want them to drive. I find myself getting to the point of being on the edge, of being angry, and so there's a lot of anxious moments. Anxiety is something that I don't enjoy, and I think a lot of people think that comes with age, but I think it's a little bit, there's a lot more than that in my situation because of what I did for a living. I've noticed a big difference coming to this treatment, being patient with kids. Part of what I do is public speaking, and I notice that I lose my train of thought just sitting thinking about things. And sometimes I've spoken in front of 10,000 people, and I think this treatment has helped me with confidence of going out there and do what I do. Fatigue and being tired, especially during the afternoon, has improved for me. In the beginning, I looked at it as maybe I'm depressed because I'm retired from the game. But I noticed that, you're just physically and emotionally and mentally tired during certain times of the day, and that has improved since I've come to this treatment. Sometimes your significant other, would say, why you jumpy here, why you not as patient here compared to what you used to be. So you don't say nothing back, but you kind of lose your confidence. You're thinking, okay, I played this game, I love the game, but maybe I'm starting to pay the price for it now. And that worries you. But coming to this treatment has given me some of that confidence back. I coach kids, and but I'm one of the most patient coaches out there now. So, and I've always been that way because of my personality. But I didn't like the fact that I was losing that calmness. But I'm starting to get it back. Well, I think HPN, for me personally, first and foremost, is good for my colleagues that are retired NFL players. I think we definitely need, HPN with the retired players. But it's also college football players. I have kids that play college football. And now that I've been removed from the game, I go watch their practice, and I hear that thump with the 2 metal helmets going up against each other. You didn't know how bad of what you were doing until you're removed from the game, and now you're watching it as a parent. High school and Pop Warner, if this can help them at an early age as a prevention or to help them, because they suffer concussions at that age, I think this is a great thing. If you look at football now, the number one thing that they're trying to protect from the safety standpoint is not your shoulders, it's not tearing up a knee. The NFL is worried about protecting your brain. And this treatment here is going to help that a lot. It's very simple. To me, it's not painful enough, but it's very simple and easy. It's an investment of 15 minutes of your time to try to help, restore as much as you can of the brain that you put, at risk playing this game. Some of our players are bringing their kids. So you don't do that unless you truly have a belief that it's making a difference in you. And to me, that's evidence enough.